rest of the season. As we'll see, the Louisville Cardinals taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Virginia Cavaliers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Cardinals will get us underway with the opening kickoff. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The Cavaliers offense takes the field. And here comes their leader, Jesse. He just has a way of elevating everybody's play.
And he's a point guard, too. So good at distributing the football, finds the open guys, and he makes this offense go.
Makes it go, and just, you can trust him. Everything is available. You're not playing with one arm behind your back. You got all guns blazing.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
How many ways can I make you think, right? First drive, out the gates, getting it to my playmaker, going full speed across the formation with a touch pass. You better be able to adjust to it. And when you adjust to it, I'm going to have an adjustment to your adjustment because I'm always right. I'm an offensive guy.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Looking to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. On the ground, it's Pace. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So 1st down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on 2nd down.
Reese, I got him right where I want him, okay? I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Let's forget the running game stuff. We're playing a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. Handoff from the gun. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
So the Louisville Cardinals offense will have its first possession of the game. And they seem to believe that they can take big plays away in man coverage by just locking him up in this matchup, David.
Yeah, and it's hard to lock down a great wide receiver, but a great defensive back versus a great wide receiver, we got a showdown.
Yeah, let's be honest, David. Most defenses don't have a dude like that at cornerback that could do that in a game like this, but this matchup is unique, and it's going to really determine the outcome of the game.
Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Now on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. The sure hand, it's Brown. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. The Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Cardinals are flying down the field. With the catch, it's Bell. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
Finally stopped at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 6. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. He'll keep it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
How about the defensive end understanding football, understanding that I got to keep outside contained. I'm responsible for the quarterback. Good job playing his responsibility. And how about getting that sucker on the ground? He's a pretty good athlete to be able to corral him, tackle him right in the middle of the field, and get him to the ground.
The Cardinals trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the end zone. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Finds his man. It's Harris. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain as they get set to snap it. Time winding down here in the quarter. He's got it on the right. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats.
Louisville 7, Virginia 3.
They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. To throw, it's Calandria. Fires to the right. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. And the Cavaliers send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. He's got great speed. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They go to the ground. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. I don't know if this is the time for this type of risk. Offense going for it inside its own 40. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on down. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. They'll throw it on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Pace. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And now on second down for this offense. They'll give it to the back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Never a doubt.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field, looking for a physical attack from the gun. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Feeling some heat. Makes the grab. At the 40, there he goes. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. First and 10 from the 36. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Give to the running back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. A third and long coming up here. He's got it. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the
pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's second and 12. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. A strike downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. And the Cardinals line it up with a first and goal. He's looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cardinals!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He gets a block. He's got an alley. Can they catch him? He will score! Touchdown, Virginia! That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and then guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
Louisville 14, Virginia 13.
He's going to bring it out from deep. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Flushed out of the pocket. Unleashes one. He's got an open man. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He'll pull it down and run. Still running at the 40. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Now on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Slings it downfield. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. The Cardinals will have it 1st and 10. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, look. Got it.
Definitely challengeable.
Down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the 2nd half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the 2nd half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. He wants to throw. Looking deep. Makes the go to the left side. Got a lot of running room. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's got it on the left. Can anyone catch him? Touchdown, Louisville! And these offenses are clicking already.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fella on the sidelines, being like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Give to Brown. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Charlottesville. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Carl Smith Center and Scott Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Cavaliers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Breaks the tackle. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Lofts one high and deep. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Really nice play by the defender, being in a good position for that deep ball down the field, not letting the receiver put his big body on him, go up over top. The only thing that could have been better is that they tipped to another defender, and it was an interception, but great coverage by the defender.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. All the numbers and stats will show you going for it on 4th down in this area of the field really puts pressure on a defense. Complete downfield. Boy, this freshman quarterback has a hose. Did he zing that thing in there? And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short.
Second down.
The Cardinals are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. They move the chains on the ground. Now another 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He'll let one go down the right side. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
It's really hard when that quarterback gets outside the pocket because it cuts off half of the field. Once he starts to roll out, everybody starts to sprint to the other side of the field. You know you're not going to throw it across your body going to the right. Great job by the defense closing it off and making the interception.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. It's Calandria. Fires to the big fella. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. They'll run this play from the pistol. Red pass, it's complete. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the 1st down. And the Cavaliers will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Quickly complete. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Trying play action. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. The Cavaliers will have a first down.
You wonder now on offense, have they found something in the run game? Finally, it's been tough for them to get the run game going, but they picked up a nice gain on that last one. Let's see if they go back to it.
You see it more and more. Smaller wide receivers, I don't care about their size anymore. I put them in the slot. I let them get a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on them. They make plays, and I feed them the football. These are guys that have a lot of catches throughout a season.
They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Cavaliers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now on 2nd and goal. Back to pass, it's Calandria. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia. And that will give them the lead.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
He's got the tight end. Stopped at the 1-yard line, mere steps away from taking it to the house. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Running to the left. Shakes off the defender. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Quickly complete. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Gets down at the last possible second to avoid getting lit up. They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. Might be looking to run. He's going to run it. Still on his feet at the 45. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. First down to start the drive after the break. He leaves it with the back. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Quarterback on the keeper. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays, but he's just going to have to do a good job.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The #1 job is to protect their quarterback, and they did not.
They did not, but my #1 job as a defense.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to...
Touchdown, Cardinals. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
Up by 1, they'll try to get the deuce and make it a field goal edge. Takes a snap, wants to throw. And the defense on him, and he will go down. Sacked on the 2-point try. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. Fires to the right. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, going up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Cavaliers will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. Wide open, and it's a foot race. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. And man, David, you couldn't ask for any better starting field position than this.
This is as good as it gets. Defense made the play. Now offense gets a chance, Jesse, to go cash this in.
Yeah, they got to pay this one off, too. They would love to be able to go out, be physical,
and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals!
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and an ability up front and a belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
Getting set for the point after. And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Iowa is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Niall Kinnick among the legends to wear that uniform. They're trailing by 10 to Washington. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few yards away from the 1st down.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
Finds the tight end. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Wide receiver shows motion. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Fields. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. They're going to throw it again. They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the brain trust will go to work. Back to pass, it's Calandria. Fires to the wideout. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Finds his target down the middle.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to get it through the air. Quick strike complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking to move it through the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. They'll run the screen. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Got a man. It's Pace. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a 1st down. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Safe completion on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Looking for the end zone. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. 1st down here for the offense. They'll try the run. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. Need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team. Staying focused, understanding it's a close battle. Win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.